This
account.
conference will now be recorded.
Usually, what I used to do, we used to do is that we used to create the account on the Salesforce whenever somebody is coming from the training, right? So the same time we used to create and then we used to query the data from Salesforce inside the Boomi. So it's a free of, right? It's a trial version. You can, I mean, a free version. You can create it, right?
Yeah, but it's not working. I don't know. So if this
Click
doesn't
on the
work,
second. Click on the second box. Yes, I would like to. Yeah, that checkbox also you click. You refresh. Click both the checkbox.
they are sending me same email.
What is the reason? Click on that. Why is saying however your sign up was?
However, your sign up was not completed due to temporary technical reason. And looks like there's a third one, which is also the same.
Okay, let me try from my side. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I am able to create it.
So did you create one?
Yeah, I am able to create it.
You are not able to create?
No. What I'm saying, just a minute.
Looks like maybe there's some issue on their server now. Can we proceed without it, or we look for something else?
Just a minute. Let me share my screen. You are able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So just I'm waiting for the email. So this is I haven't received the email, just I'm waiting. I'm able to create it, okay. I'm waiting for the email. Now it's welcome to verify account, right? So this is my username and verify account, click on that. Password is, let's say, example. Yeah, I'm able to create it, right? For you, not sure why you're not able to do that.
That's fine. I can try later.
Yes. So, and do you have the Boomi account created?
I do have Boomi account, but as I said, maybe starting tomorrow we can open this. So you can share yours now on lecture screen and.
So, no, what I want is, right, you have to log into your Boomi account and you try to establish the connectivity with this Salesforce.
Mhm.
So that's the reason, yeah, if you have a Boomi account, right, you can establish the connectivity. We can check.
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. So today, just share your screen and let's go forward.
Okay, so just a minute now.
Mhm.
We'll check the connectivity, whether that connectivity is working or not, right? So hold on one second. I'm sharing my screen, okay?
Yeah.
So whatever we have done, let me try to establish the connectivity with the Boomi and the Salesforce, okay? So this is the training folder. Let's new component. Just I'm checking the Salesforce connections, okay? The same thing we have to do it with your account as well tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
So this is the, and username is, this one is the username, okay?
Mhm.
Password, we need to generate the token, okay? So we have to go to the Salesforce, then we have to go to the my settings, Okay, personal, then reset my tokens, reset that, right? So it will send an email to me with the tokens. So yeah, we have received the tokens. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the token. Okay, and token need to be concatenated to the password whatever I used to log in. Okay, so this is my password.
Okay.
And this is the token. Now copy this, go over here, right? That's what you have to do. Our connections is ready. We'll test it. Okay, whether that connections is working or not. So here, this is the connections we have made it, right? So we'll test it. So for testing, just we'll make one process. Okay. We have made the connections, right? Try to import. Yeah, our connections is working fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever the connections we have made it right to the Salesforce is working fine. And just I have here I have put the get right. So we'll try to pull some data from the Salesforce. Okay. Yes, we see some data right received from the Salesforce.
Yeah.
Right. So our connections is working fine. Okay. So one connectivity is ready. Now thing is left it out with the Boomi account, right? So we'll start into your Boomi account, right? We have to create the environment, right? If you go to this atom management, right, you see this environment, right, and the atoms. So we have to create this environment atom. Okay, and then we have to establish the connectivity, and then we are going to build a processes. Okay, we are going to build the integration, something like this. Okay, so here in the Boomi, you see this these are the shapes, okay, or the component which you can use to build the processes. So execute logic and connect. Execute, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the logic we have a 10. Okay. So these things you need to we need to have a solid understanding. Then only we can build a flow. Connect is just to connect an endpoints, target endpoints. Okay. So here the Boomi, they have given the ready-made connectors. Okay, whichever the connectors, whichever the endpoint you want to connect it, right, you just need to bring and configure it the way I have done it. So we have configured the Salesforce, right? If you want to connect the database, you bring the connector and go to connections and you give all the details, right? Username, password, host port, database name, right? You will be able to connect to the database. Okay. So, I mean, this is just a connectivity. You are aware of that, right? You know this. This is just a connectivity, and it's a simple one, right? Once we'll receive the data, then it's a like middleware job to do the transformations, right? So what are the things you are going to do it, right? So that will come under execution logic, okay? So we need to have a sharp understanding of this one only. We have these many shapes only, like map, set property, message, notify, program command, process call, process route, data process, find, change, add to cache, remove, retrieve, remove from cache. Okay. And here we have a branch, route, cleanse, decisions, exceptions, stop, return document, flow control, business rule, try catch. So these are the important things which we need to do it. So we will start it up, right? Once you have your Boomi account, right? Then tomorrow onwards, we'll start it up. We'll explore each steps one by one, right? How you are going to configure it, right? Because let's say, for example, you have a set properties, right? So you need to understand about this set property, right? What this set property is doing and how you are going to configure it. Okay, so we'll start, right? So you got the point, right? What I mean, how we are going to, how our training is going to be. Okay.
Okay.
It's clear, little bit. I think it's clear for you, right?
Yeah. Until now, again, probably tomorrow before we start, I can have that. If Salesforce account is created, I can do all that. Like we start with a ready Salesforce account and I can establish the connection and test it. So it's not a big deal.
Yes. So, what are the things we are going to discuss? I mean, we'll in our training class, right? We'll explore each shapes, okay?
Yep.
Whatever the shapes given over here, I told executed logic is the main. We'll explore this one as well, right? How we are going to do the error handling, right? That also we are going to discuss, and then uh, uh, web services also we are going to discuss, right? How you're going to expose your services, consume the services in the Boomi. Okay, so whatever we need for the development, right? Everything we will going to discuss on that. Okay.
Okay. I have two things which I would like to be covered from now until the end, which is a sample of OAuth 2 integration, if that's possible. Okay. And the other thing is when we deploy the process, like, is there a scheduler in Boomi? Can I run it only one time? Can I I can try to run this maybe every 10 minutes, something like that, and
Yes.
capturing the errors if there is any. I know there is a try catch, so I'm not sure if only try catch will be enough or there is something more than that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll do it. I got your point, right? So
Yeah.
these are the content which I am sharing, right? On a brief, I have covered everything over here from basic to the architect level, right?
Yeah.
So come to this in Boomi, you might have seen the architects levels, right? So we're going to discuss. See, this is the Boomi architects levels, okay? So
Okay.
understanding of various document flow and error handling, okay? So this part also we are going to discuss. Work the event framework and access Atmosphere API, custom alert, right? And creating custom logs, event accessing the event framework, right? So custom alert and create log that we are going to discuss. Then understanding runtime configurations, right? Cloud versus local. What is the difference between cloud versus local Atom? How you are going to install the Atom, right?
Yeah.
So what is the difference between cloud and local Atom that we are going to install? Installations of local Atom, we are going to do it, okay?
Yeah.
And then it's configuring and monitoring the runtime, right? So this is more of the admin activity, but I'll tell you some of that part, like purging configurations, starting, stopping, and restarting the local Atom, right? So this I'll
Yeah.
tell you how to do it, okay?
Okay.
Then manage the development life cycles, okay, like environment setup, process extensions, copying the process comparison, copy process from deployment, right? So this complete things we are going to look into it up, okay? And
Okay.
then it's coming to a next part, right? How you are going to do the testing, right? And what are the method involved in the testing, like, so this complete part also we are going to look into it up, okay? This is more of the admin activity, like assigning the roles, assigning the permissions, folder permissions, right? So here also almost 90% of things we are going to look into it up, okay? Now debug troubleshooting of how you are going to debug it, right? Read data at each step in the test mode, exception step, try catch, enable strategy over the error handling. So this complete part also we are going to cover it up, okay?
Okay.
And what are the capabilities of the what are the things you can do it with the Boomi? That also we are going to cover it up, okay? This is the web services, okay? Like synchronous and asynchronous web services, we are going to cover it up, okay? And then how we are going to do the API as well. So some part over here also we are going to look into it up, okay? So this is the architect content for the Boomi. Almost like more than 90% we are going to cover it up, okay? Apart from that, few things also you need to be aware of that, right? So let me open the document doc and then we'll cover it up. So since you are on integration, so you are aware of cloud integrations, iPass, right? What are the concerns of cloud, right? So this part you are aware of, right? Why we need cloud integrations? What is iPass? Where
Yeah,
the
of course.
Boomi fits the iPass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the core of the Boomi I have explained to you, right? Execute, logic, and connect, right? Types of the profiles, right? What are the types of profiles Boomi supports, right? So XML database, JSON, flat file, EDI, and how document flow from one node to another, right? So it means, let's say for example, this is your processes, right? This is your process. So here we have retrieved 10 document. How this shape is sending the document to the next shape and how it's evaluating that mechanism also we need to know in the movie of Boomi. Okay, so that's what it's saying.
And also, sorry, just quick question. Can I, in Boomi, when I run this process, can I make like a pause on a certain step so it doesn't go forward so I can see the data, how it looks like at this point?
You cannot pause, but there is a way to figure it out, right? How many document it's retrieved from that particular shape. So there is a way. Okay.
Okay, because that's something also I will be interested to
Yeah,
know. And
I'll tell
also,
you. I got your query. What you're looking. I mean, if this is the process, right? Let me show you.
yeah,
If this is the process, right? How the data look like from here? How the data look like here? How the data look like here?
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I'll tell you. Don't worry about that.
yeah, yeah. Like when you do Java, you can
Yeah.
like do like a breakpoint where you can,
Correct.
uh,
Correct. Correct.
yeah,
Got it. So standard and the custom functions, right? So
yeah,
Boomi for used to give the some of the standard and the custom functions. Okay. So if you go to the map, if you go to this map, right, you will see the customized functions. So these are the functions, right, which
hmm,
we are going to implement it up, right?
hmm,
So few of them I have noted it over here, like cross reference, user defined lookup, standard properties, right? That
hmm,
document, how the document flow from one node to another node, right? You're just now you have asked it, right? Pausing one. So that also we are going to cover it up over here. And deployment, we have asked about the scheduling, right? How you are going to schedule it, how you are going to do it manual run, right? Manual execution, schedule executions. Also, we are going to discuss. And in case of the web services, how you are going to trigger that one, right?
hmm,
So that things also we are going to look at. This is just a web services I have told you, right?
hmm,
High volume of data, right? In integrations, usually we deal with high volume of data, right? So
yeah,
what kind of error you are going to get it, right? And how you are going to rectify it, and how much, what is your standard limit if you are going to process 1 lakh of, I mean, 1 lakh of data, right? Then what is your size of that system requirement, right? So that also I'll explain you a bit on this, okay? And some kind of best practices as well. Whatever the things you are going to follow it up, whatever the things you should avoid it. Okay? So these all
okay,
things will cover it up, okay, in our class. So, okay. So do you have
yeah.
any query in doubt, or do you want to add something? I think
Uh,
I have added,
one, one,
right?
la- one last piece, which is when I run a process, or even if it is like in testing environment, do I have an option to like revert back, like not to commit whatever happened in the process? Do you get my point?
No, I couldn't get. Could you repeat once again, please?
In SQL, isn't there something like you can write your SQL, for example, when you do insert, and in case you capture an error, then you can roll back. There's an option to either
Yes,
commit.
there is a options to roll back over here as well, right? There is a options roll back. Okay.
Yeah. So when I run the
Yeah.
process, can I, let's say it runs fine without any error. Let's say there is no error. Can I revert that process and just roll back everything?
Yes. See, not, I mean, concept is there over here, but it will not exactly work the way it's work on the SQL, right? You can roll back. But yeah, options is there to roll back. Let's say your code is not working, right? And let's say now you have tested and your code is working and you have deployed that version, okay? And that code is running on the production. So tomorrow something you have changed in the processes and you again deploy the process, but that deployment version have the issues, right? Then you can roll back to the previous version which is working. So there is
Oh
options to
yeah.
roll
So
back.
here we are talking about, yeah. Here we are talking about revision, about the revision of the process. I'm talking about, let's say, I imported some records and from Salesforce and I inserted into database. Uh, if this is successful, okay, this is fine. I want to roll back everything. Like whatever inserted in that database will be deleted, and or should I do this manually?
Through the, I mean, through the Boomi you can delete it, okay? I mean,
Okay.
exactly with the, I got your point exactly. The you can roll back, right? So
Yeah.
exactly in Boomi there is commit by profile and commit by line. Okay, so commit by profile means whenever you are inserting something to a database, right? Commit by profiles means if everything is right, then only it's going to insert it. Otherwise, it's not going to insert it. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that option we have.
Okay.
It will roll back everything. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's clear, and I think I'm clear, and I think you are clear about what I'm looking for. So go ahead.
Yeah. So, like completely, what I'm saying is completely we are discussing, we are going to discuss completely on development. Okay, if somebody, you know about the integrations, right? So, if somebody given the requirement to us, how we are going to build the interfaces. Okay, so this part
Yeah.
we are going to look into that completely.
Yeah.
So that's what from my side, right? So tomorrow onwards, once you have your Boomi account, right, then we can start it up. So, okay.
Oh, okay. You want to stop today, and once I have the Boomi account, then we can continue. Like you cannot
Yes,
do anything.
what I want is right. What usually I used to do it. We used to do in that participants training accounts, right? So that Boomi training account nowadays is free, right? I mean, you can create a trial account and you can reactivate after 90 days as well, right? So what we used to do is we used to create on your account all the concept, all the processes, so that later point and access would be with you only, right? So that you can go ahead and refer later point of time, right, to that processes. Okay.
Okay.
So once
Okay.
once as you already created your account, right, you already have the Boomi account, right? So once you
Yeah.
have your account ready, on that account we are going to do everything so that you will have access to everything and you can practice. You can go ahead and look into whatever we have done it and you can re-practice as well, right?
Okay.
So Salesforce, we have checked it up, right? It's working, right? One source we need it to retrieve the data, how it's worked, right? And then after that, we need the Boomi account, right? On that, we are going to build a interface.
Yeah. I will keep trying about Salesforce, but if it doesn't work, if it continues to give me that error which I showed you, is it
Yeah, we'll
possible
use mine
to?
one. We'll
Yeah,
use
you
mine
can. I can
first.
use yours, and yeah. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. What else? Yeah, I think that should be okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything? Is there anything you need to share as as a document for me to read.
I'll share. I'll give you. I have some documents. Okay, I'll give you, but I will let me show you essential guide is there. Okay, but you will get jumbled as of now. Let me explain. Right. So if you go over here, it says right how you are going to create account and all right. Boomi account initial what this shapes look like, right? So I'll explain you and then I'll give you. If I'll give you now, right? If you, I mean, it will make you jumble, right? So just wait for some time, right? I'll explain each things and then I'll give you this document to you, right? So that it will be easy for you, okay?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I've looked into this training from Boomi, and to be honest, it's not the training which I'm looking for. It's very basic and doesn't answer so many scenarios or questions. So I don't know. Maybe we'll use it later as a reference, but not now.
Yes, so some other documents are also there in Boomi. If you look into it, what they have defined it, like essential, then associate, and then professional and architect, right? So professional document, if you haven't seen, I'll share with you, or you can download from the Boomi University as well, right?
Okay.
You can log into Boomi, that is study material, and then you can download it from there itself. Right now, it is Boomi is very flexible, right? It's like anybody can go ahead and read it and do the certifications as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just got an email that my Salesforce account was created.
Yeah, just try it up. What they have given, the username, password. I mean, they ask you to click on the link to verify. Then you have to click verify, and you have to create a password. Username they have given, so that username you have to use it.
Yeah, but the email I received is just saying that welcome to your sales. Let me share my screen and I can show it. So this is the email which we just received. Welcome to the Salesforce Sales Cloud Trial. But it says login now, but they didn't give me that activate.
Login now. Click on the login now. What it's saying.
It takes me to the login.
Give the username, password. So have you received the username at something like @force.com?
No,
Go
that's
to
the
your
only.
email.
Yeah, that's the only email which I received. There's nothing else.
Come
I'm
below,
on
come
my.
below, come below, come below. Hold on. Come below. No, open that. Welcome to Salesforce Sales Cloud. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's the one which I showed you. Yeah.
yeah. Scroll below. Come below. Scroll it. No. Try creating. Just wait for some time. Wait for some time, right? It you may receive the email with the username.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see.
Okay then
Okay.
I think that's all from my side for today. We have to have the Boomi account to start, right? That is the mandatory. Salesforce
Yeah,
account,
that's fine.
if you won't be able to create it, that's fine. I have created, right? We can use mine one, and then
Yeah.
we'll go ahead from there tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
Well, okay then, and the session would be going to record it every day, so you have to connect Srinivas or the Dhanu, right, to get the recorded sessions. They will send you the link, and then you need to
Yeah.
download it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then, we'll
Okay.
connect tomorrow. Okay.
We'll talk tomorrow then.
Okay.
And by the way, are you available on weekend? Like if we want to do Saturday or Sunday, or you are not available?
If you are coming on Monday to Friday, right, then Saturday, Sunday I won't take. because Saturday, Sunday I am engaged in some other activity. Okay. Like how it is, if you're coming on Monday to Friday, right? Then Saturday, Sunday I won't be available. If you're coming on Saturday, Sunday, then Monday to Friday I will not take the class and not take the training.
Okay.
Right?
I'm just saying, like, if you want, so that we can accelerate the whole course just to finish it faster. Up to you.
I mean, Saturday, do you want to include the Saturday, Sunday as well?
For me, it doesn't matter. I can do Saturday and Sunday also.
We'll see how it's going, right? And then if possible, if possible it's required to include, then we'll see. We'll discuss and then we'll add it. Okay.
Yeah. And Saturday, Sunday, it's not necessary to be this same time. We can do it like evening time for you, so it's early time for me, or morning time for me. So
Yeah,
we can do
I
that
mean,
also.
that's fine. We'll discuss and I'll figure it out the times, right? Because Saturday, Sunday I have some other activity and some other training sessions, right? So
Yeah.
we can discuss, we
Even
can figure it out the time and we'll see how it goes.
yeah. Also, my understanding that you have another one after this one. So if you feel you can do 2 hours every time, I'm also open for that. Like not just 1 hour every time. Up to you.
Yeah, sure. We'll do it. We'll see it on that, right? And then
Okay.
we'll figure it out accordingly and do it.
Okay.
But for tomorrow, we
Thank
need the Boomi account, right? To start it
you.
out,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay then.
Okay. Thank you, Manoj.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Chris. Bye.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.